So first of all, how would you guys describe your sound? I know I was getting kind of 2 or 3 different genres and all sorts when I was trying to do the review the other week.
Yeah, man. So the way that I've always described it is it's modern metalcore, but with like obviously a focus on the dual vocals and big riffs, just like big harmonies, big riffs, metalcore.
Yes.
that's my take on it. These boys have a different.
It's all good to say like, oh, it's new core, it's fucking mathcore, all this, but it's just metalcore, really.
Yeah, I'd agree. Like, there's probably bits of new metal in there, but that's kind of like what I mean. Like, new metal kind of formed into metalcore when you really think about like when genres came into it. So like, you're always around the outskirts of different subgenres, and if you don't kind of merge different kind of bits in, you don't kind of create your own sound anyway. So you've got to take bits of influences from lots of different areas. Really.
Yeah, definitely. And what's it like kind of having the 2 different vocalists in the band? I know it's kind of slightly more rare again these days.
Yeah, man. I mean, so like mine was Steph's previous band, which Daryl was in as well. You know, we had 2 vocalists then, so for me, it's like I'm used to it. It's like a bit
yes,
that
yeah.
sort of thing. I enjoy writing for 2 vocalists as well because you can like get more down. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to be so conscious of like where you're going to breathe and stuff like that. Like because you want the other person to like pick up that slack. So I think like it's almost easier to write for 2 vocalists, but again, like. I'm not sure how Ash feels on it. He should be turning up soon, so he'll be able to give his own insight. But for me, like I'm comfortable doing that now.
Was it always the intention to do 2 vocalists in the band then, or was it just kind of you got together and it just kind of fell into place?
So we're all mates before this band. We all knew each other and have known each other probably at least 10 years, I reckon. But I don't think I've known anyone less than that amount of time in this band, so like it kind of was like started writing, sending each people that kind of weren't in bands or doing stuff or they were interested, and then it kind of more naturally formed from the people that seemed to take interest in the music that started getting written at an early stage. So like,
yeah, man, it's like I was up for it, and then like we're showing Ash the tracks, and Ash was like, I'd love to get in on this as well. It's like let's do it, like more the merrier, man.
Oh, cool. And so the EP came out last week before?
Last Friday.
Yes. The reception seems to have been great. I've seen a few other reviews that have been amazing as well.
Yeah, man. I mean, so far we seem to only be getting positive responses. I don't think I've seen anything really negative said about it yet, so touch wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm looking forward to seeing how people react to it now that we're playing it live and they've got a bit more like familiar with the tracks. Obviously, playing shows before with only one single out.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
People know that one, but unless you come to every gig that we played, like it's hard for you to like really involve yourself in the song. So I'm really looking forward to this weekend and seeing if people have been listening.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
It's quite humbling to see like almost like we kind of like every day look at like see how many more views we've had on like the videos, see how many more monthly listeners we've got, and they've shot up way more than we even expected ourselves, which is really humbling. I mean, yeah, like we were in like 2 digits before we probably started doing the campaign and releasing Redeemer, and now we're at well into 4.
And like it's got up like 900%.
Yeah, so like,
yeah, that's awesome.
There was only one song there for like 2 years, so therefore they never expected it to be something that we expected there to be high numbers regularly on that. But obviously now that everything's been taken off, it's been great. And obviously playing Bloodsuck at the weekend is like hoping that it continues to go in that trajectory.
Yeah, for sure. Have you guys all kind of done Bloodstock before with separate bands then, or?
Yeah, so Ash plays in Swan Amongst as well. So I think Ash
played
there about years ago now. people have attended Bloodstock in this band.
Yeah.
Mainly just people outside of me. But yeah, I think so. This is my first one even attending. So,
Oh, wow.
But
I went last year, and prior to that was 2010. So.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
With Sugar and Gajira on the same lineup.
Yeah, I imagine it's quite the bucket list gig as well, being just down the road.
Absolutely, man. Like, I mean, it is the biggest metal festival in the country, isn't it? Like, it's known worldwide for being an accolade of a festival to play. So it's mad that we've got this opportunity. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is cool. Have you guys got much planned for the rest of the year then, or a few more dates booked in, or?
Got a few shows started about later on in the year, but I think mainly it's releasing.
Part 2. Yeah.
Part 2.
So we've got Hometown Festival on the 29th of September, which is where we are currently.
Yes.
And then, following that, really, we're just knuckling down to get EP2, which is yet to be officially revealed. But like pushing forward with that and just continuing to write and record, really. Like, we've not even put out the next EP, but we're already working on the full length that follows it, if you know what I mean.
Yes, yeah. You kind of have to these days as well. You kind of, if you slow down at all releasing music, it just is chaos. Sadly.
That's it now. We've started to get a bit of trajectory now, so that it's time to fucking put the foot to the floor and keep it going that way.
Yeah, sounds good. Is it looking like probably next year then for part 2? Like the second EP, or?
Yeah, I'd say probably early next year would be what we'd probably target towards, because obviously we want an amount of time for people to be listening to what we've done now, as well as the next festival, and probably after that we'll be looking at then doing the next lot of releases, and like we got to do the next lot of some music videos, and then so we've only got, I think we've probably recorded about 90 to 95% of it.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
And then you can just so there'll be another 5 tracks coming.
Yeah,
pretty soon.
We want to keep it like close enough to this release that it's evident that it isn't meant to be like a double release.
Yes.
So like they'll reflect each other. But obviously we don't want to just force it out straight away, because it's just like
no, exactly. Yeah.
It's about time to write, but yeah, I think Q1 is definitely the aim for it.
Oh, nice. Who are you guys recording with? Are you with Ben upstairs, or?
No, man, we actually record at El Gastro's house.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so I do the recording, the painstaking editing, and then the more fun job of doing the mix and mastering, which is so we're cartographer first, actually. So
cool.
got some Josh of Bleak Audio, and that's who's done our EP, and we'll be doing the next one, because obviously they are intertwined.
Yes.
That sound the same.
Yeah, so it'll be consistent.
Mm.
What after that we don't know, but yes, but we'll be definitely should return into him for the next 5 tracks.
No, sounds good. And what's the kind of the writing process like for you guys? Is it just a case of getting in a room together and boshing ideas out, or?
It's a lot of voice notes and Dropbox clips. Like,
yes.
or across the messenger, like Darryl will write a riff and then he'll send it to me and be like, I don't know what to go next. And I'll send him a voice note like, what about like boom, like something stupid like that. And then he'll translate it to that, and then it will like be put in the fucking group, and then I should be like, oh, I've got a fucking sick melody for that, or what have you. And it just sort of evolves like that until we get into the practice room, start jamming it out a little bit, record some demos, tweak it, make adjustments, and it's sort of just a fine tuning progress constantly until we decide it's like, right, it's time to actually track it properly. This will be the final version.
Yeah.
Depending on the vibe of the song, one of the vocalists will Bagsy doing the lyrics for that song. So they're like, this is my vibe. This
I
want this chorus.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Not that one.
Yeah, it's very much like a. So like, therefore, obviously, like unless like they're working on it with them together at the time, then obviously then it becomes then much more that the song flows lyrically throughout the whole song. Otherwise, then it becomes a bit less meaning behind it. It really is the because it has to like that has to be, and that's why I like some of the songs like work as they do because the meaning is from
A soul perspective.
Yes, exactly. No, it's a good way of looking at it as well, actually. And do you guys have like a dream tour lineup you'd want to be a part of? Anyone you'd want to support, or any friends you'd want to bring on the road?
Yeah, that was right here right now. But guarantee you would say Spirit Box.
You'd probably say Prada as well.
I would say
Prada, yeah.
It's like a favourite band of all time.
God, that'd be sick.
I've not really given it too much thought. I'm not really sure.
Anyone really.
Yeah, it's like as long as I'm playing a show.
So you wouldn't say DT band?
Well, yeah, but I'm not really sure that we'd fit a progressive death metal show.
That's true.
To be honest. As much as I would love it.
Yeah,
who knows? Maybe that's the route the next album could take.
Yeah.
It is tough though to go to because I say like we do take quite a lot of different influences so like for me back in the day would have probably been like Killswitch Engage, but I don't even really know like what they do now.
Yeah. I think to land on something with like Bad Omens or something crazy like that.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be fucking rammed. The tour's wicked. Like that would be madness.
You play a few people can play with Sleep Taker nowadays apparently.
Oh yeah. So,
and I just what would you about yeah. That'll do you alright.
Yeah, just a nice little arena or two.
Yeah.
Not in a marina. I don't expect Wembley.
No, yeah.
Humble.
Yeah, I mean, Bad Omens, I imagine, will rearrange their tour anyway. You might be able to slide in onto one of them.
DM said we got fucking slide into.
Hey, that's how you get sick tours by DMing the hell.
Yeah. If you do it enough, they'll just give up and give it anyway. And then just as a last question, if you were stranded on a desert island and could only have one album, any immediately spring to mind?
Between the Bear and Me, Colours.
Yeah.
I've been asked before. I got asked this question 10 years ago. It's the last one that I remember. I think I mentioned telling you this the other day. I was under oath, only space and safety, and I'm still. I think I'm still. I stuck with that because that was like part of me growing up into the kind of music as well. So like,
you've got to be small with the soul coming out the gates.
Oh yeah, all great albums. Awesome. Well, that's all I've got anyway. So, but yes, thanks for taking the time out of the evening to sit and have a chat.
Absolutely, man. Cheers, dude. You have a good night.
Yes.
Appreciate it, man.
You too.
And now we're slowly